What comes to mind first when we think of pearls? For some, it's the shimmer of luxury, the elegant and cherished symbol of wealth. For others, it evokes a more haunting image, the mollusk in the depths of the ocean, trapped in its process of transformation. It's an image so saturated with meaning that it moves through every age, every culture, like light through water. The pearl carries the moon within it. It whispers of the divine feminine, of what is both nurturing and infinite. It speaks of the sacred center, of enlightenment, of spiritual birth. It is virginity and fertility held in the same lustrous breath. Through rituals, it touches love and marriage, yet it does not flinch from death, and offers the promise of immortality itself. The ancients believed it was descended from the gods, born of divine acts, found at times of creation, guarded in the eastern tales by dragons, dwelling with mermaids and water nymphs in the west. And yet, for all its abundance in myth, it remains what it has always been, the treasure hard to obtain. Our stories show its remarkable range. The Bible warns us not to cast our pearls before swine, and offer it as a symbol of heaven's kingdom. In contrast, Cleopatra dissolves her greatest treasure in vinegar to prove Egypt's wealth for a wager, reducing the infinite to a gesture. And Steinbeck shows us how the pearl itself becomes a tyrant, binding us to loss, to death, and to the very gravity to which we cannot escape. Yet there is something deeper still, something that calls us to pause. We are told the pearl descends from above, born of lightning's thunderous stroke, or the gentle tears and dew of the divine. It is celestial. We long to believe that it comes from the heavens. And yet, if we dare to look beneath the myth, we turn our gaze inward. The truth is otherwise. The pearl is born below, in darkness, in silence, in a place beyond our seeing. It emerges not from light, but from the depths of matter and suffering. The pearl, in its essence, is born through trauma. This is the pearl's greatest teaching for us. In nature's quiet work, sand enters the shell, an irritant that cannot be expelled. The mollusk cannot cast it out. What we cannot cast out must be endured. And so, with the wisdom older than words, the creature surrounds the wound with nacre, layer upon layer, until what was sharp becomes luminous, softened into something radiant. The mollusk holds its pain and transforms it into something that can be carried. We too carry traumas that cannot be processed away, cannot be merely transcended. There are sorrows in life that demand we stay, some so vast, so foundational, that they become woven into the very fiber of who we are. These are not wounds to be healed or forgotten. They are wounds to be held. Some griefs are too great to discharge. They are meant to be carried, encapsulated, transformed into witness and wisdom. These are losses that will always endure, that will always remain our companions. They are born often in darkness and in isolation, and in hidden depths where no one watches, invisible and unbearable. And yet, if we remain present to them, if we do not flee, if we encapsulate them with patience and care, something shifts. We form our own luminous shells around the wound. We learn to hold it, and in this holding, the sacred refusal to abandon ourselves, we discover that endurance itself becomes a form of grace. We do not erase what made us, we honor it. We do not forget the origin of becoming, we acknowledge it. Even as the pearl glows with radiance, even as it catches the light and draws the eye, its core remains, the irritant, the wound, the beginning. It's not a failure of transformation. This is its truth. Under the right conditions, when we honor the one who suffers, when we tend to the wound with intention, when we allow ourselves the courage to endure what cannot be undone, the pearl can be brought to light. We need not remain hidden in the depths forever. Its core may always carry the mark of what made it, but it becomes something else entirely. A symbol of transcendence, a treasure of immense worth. The pearl we hold in our hands is forever marked by its origin, and this is precisely where its beauty lives. We all carry pearls within us, hidden, felt, and in time, with patience, with presence, with the willingness to bear that which cannot be shed. we discover that our greatest pain, held and honored and encapsulated with love, becomes our greatest treasure, not because the wound is gone, but because we've learned to live with it, to let it teach us, to transform its very substance into something luminous. We need only to bring it into the light, and then, most courageously of all, learn to hold it there. And in this lies the greatest alchemy. We do not pass the wound to another, but the pearl itself, that luminous testimony that suffering, when truly held and transformed, becomes the very gift we offer to those we love.